So you measure 7 inches and then you iron an interfacing. For me, I'm using cloth stay. So you iron cloth stay on it on both sides of the pocket. So the pocket measurement, it's 7 inches. So you measure 7 inches, then you iron cloth stay on both sides. Now you take the color stay, the lightest color stay. Some persons call it cloth gum. You iron it on one part of the zipper where you fix the zip. Preferably, you iron on the left part of the pant. Yeah, that's where you iron. Just like I'm doing right there. Forgive me using substituting my clapper with my post ham. Okay, yeah, so you take 7 inches, you measure 7 inches, and then you notch it in by half an inch. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Yeah, and then you go in again by 2.5. Some persons actually like using 2, but personally, this is me personally, I like using 2.5. I like how it the curve it gives me. Yeah, how slant it is. Yeah, so you go in by, yeah, you fold and then you iron. You do same on the other part. Please forgive my bust hammer. The red cloth, I just noticed right now that it was a red cloth that you used. That it doesn't mean anything for those Nigerians that would think it's something. Sorry, there is nothing. And I just used it to tie my bust ham to give me the shape that I want. Yeah, okay. So we are here right now and want to sew. So you take your pocket that you've cut out. You cut your pocket 7 inches, unfold 7 inches by 12 inches, and then you place on the fabric just like so, and then you sew on that ironed line, that line that you are seeing there right now. You sew on that line. You sew exactly on the line. Yeah, and then you snip. When you snip, you turn. Then you top stitch on the pocket part, not on the pant, on the pocket part. Yeah, just like so. Yeah, and then you fold. Yes, it's that simple. I'll show you guys the back, how the back looks like, so you know exactly how I flipped it. Okay. Yes, now this is it. So this is it. So after top stitching is like this, and then you bring the pocket to meet it on the spot. Yeah. So this is what we have. So you match the top part, and then you also match that half inch. So you flip the pant up and you go down by half an inch before you snip. Yeah, you snip also by half inch. So, yeah, you go in from the pocket and bring it out. I didn't know my hand has gone out of the frame of the camera. So on the next pocket, while I'm fixing the next pocket, you see how I brought out the pocket. So yeah, so here we go. This is what we have on the first part of the pant. Yeah, this is the back. This is how the back looks. Now this is the second part. We'll repeat the same thing that we did for the first one. You place your pant back, front against front. And then you sew on the marked line, the line you ironed, and then you snip again with 1/2 inch. You turn. You then top stitch on the pocket part, not on the pant part. You top stitch on the pocket part because we don't want threads to show on the pants. We want it to look seamless. Yeah, so you pick, this is it, you pick, this is it. Then you flip it. Same thing we did with the first part. You turn. This is what you get. Yeah, so you just match that part, that 1/2 inch part. You match the parts and then you go to the up again. You match. Then you snip by 1/2 inch. Now watch me. You've snipped that part, you snipped by 1/2 inch. So you take your hand through the pocket and bring it out. Yeah, arrange it and then you sew. Just follow the curve of the pocket down to the 1/2 inch that you snipped. And then you can just trim some part off. And then you turn. And then top stitch again, just for firmness. Here we go. And voila, we have our pocket. Please, thanks for watching. Do try to subscribe